What's going on? It's Uncle Tone. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Long Dark. I am still hanging out here at the lighthouse. It's now morning. I made it through the night. Last night I started a fire and, I failed to attempt to start a fire the first time. Started it the second time, ate some tomato soup and some beef jerky, and then I melted some snow for, water, and we purified that. It was like 20 degrees in here, so we were pretty toasty. So I took some stuff off because you don't need to wear all your clothes when it's 20 degrees inside. Cool beans. Excuse me. Why do I get the hiccups every time I start recording? It's a little ridiculous, to be honest with you. Is that bandage or painkillers? Bandage. I have bandages. I don't need those. So we're ready to head out and begin exploring the rest of Desolation Point. It's snowing. I feel like that storm is following me from the last video. You know, when it was storming in Coastal Highway, and then it started like following me. I feel like it's still following me. I feel like it's going to start storming here soon. That's what I feel like. Which is okay. Not really that big of a deal. I pretty much know most of the places I want to go anyway. And we can access them through the mine, so it's not really that big of a deal. We can head down the highway, which is how we're going to start going. But you can, for the record, also access this place through the mine, where I turned right to come out here. If you turn left at that fork and keep going, you will get to the whaling station. You can go through the mine to get there. I'm going to take the road because it's morning. It's nice. There's a waterfall. You know, it's pretty. So we're going to take the road. That's a lovely waterfall, isn't it? Don't go chasing waterfalls because you'll fall off the bridge and then you'll die some. So I don't recommend don't go jumping off the bridge to check out the waterfall because you'll probably die. But, don't go chasing waterfalls, guys. For the record. Don't do that. Like I'm doing right now. Don't do that. Is there anything down there? Is there anything down here? Can I go in there? I probably can. I'm not going to right now, but I probably could go down there and check what's down there. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to keep going to the whaling station because it's pretty cool and it's right up here. It's not that far. You guys will be able to see that the whaling station, the whales do in fact, the whale bones do in fact look like dinosaurs. I know it seemed ridiculous when I suggested this in the last video, but they do in fact look like dinosaurs. It's only -6. It's a nice day today. Unless that storm follows me, in which case it's going to get chillier, but there you go. We can go inside here anyway at the whaling station, so we'll be alright. Cool beans. There's some stuff in here to find as well. I'm pretty good for stuff right now. I'm doing alright. I have quite a lot of stuff at the moment. And you can only carry up to 30 kilos before you start getting really, really like encumbered, weighed down, and you can't move as fast and so on and so forth. So you have to kind of be careful about how much stuff and what stuff you choose to carry. But it's not really that big of a deal. You can make it through this fence if you just go like this. Kind of go in between. Hibernaria processing is what this place is called. I did this last time. Why is it not working this time? Just go up onto the... There we go. You can get over that fence just like that. Here we are at the whaling station. So, there you go. Hibernaria processing, it's called. It's a whaling station. I thought they were dinosaurs at first. I was like, I found a dinosaur place! And then I wanted to make it back to civilization so I could tell them about the dinosaurs. And then they'd be like, you're crazy, man, there's no dinosaurs. And I would be like, yeah, there is, because they're right here. Look at no, that looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? Look like dinosaur bones. It's a huge rib cage and like a spiny thing. Like a T-Rex or something. The big rib cage and then the spiny part that goes along his back and stuff. Kind of looks like a dinosaur. Don't even try and tell me it doesn't, because I know it does. There you go. Cool beans. You can go inside this warehouse. For the record, I believe there's a bed in here and everything. You can actually live here if you want. We're going to need a lantern, though. It's really dark in here. Where's my lantern? Not everywhere in here, because there are windows, but there are some very dark corners in here. There's some newspaper you can collect there. You can go through here. Hey, let's crawl through here. Creepy, creepy, creep. Creepy, creepy, creep. Creepy, creepy, creep. I wonder if you could sleep in there. Doesn't seem like it'd be particularly comfortable, so probably not the best idea. But there you go, some firewood. Is that firewood? Yeah, it is. We can use that. We're now encumbered, for the record. I was already carrying a lot of stuff, so that just made things worse. And pretty much encumbered now. So we're not going to be able to move as fast and stuff, but that's okay. Alright, we'll be fine. You can make your way through the warehouse here. And there's, like I said, there's a bunch of stuff here to collect in the corners and so on and so forth. Search around, you can find cloth and, you know, stuff like that. I believe there's some rifle ammunition around here somewhere too. There's a whole other room in there. There's other stuff over here too, I think. Yep, there's a rifle round there. Stuff like that. So, there you go. Cool beans in this other room. This is a fire barrel, I believe. You can start a fire in here, so you could actually live in here if you wanted. Because you can start a fire in that fire barrel. Oh, cured leather. We can use that to fix our boots and stuff. And we can go upstairs and check out what's up here. How, like, half the floor is missing up here. Like there was some sort of devastating accident. Perhaps a whale got loose and you know, attacked the people. We're not sure what went on here, but you know, if you're in need of a jacket still, there's an insulated vest there. You know, stuff like that. There's some beds up here, you know, stuff like that. These cans are empty. They leave these here to taunt you and be like, we had food and you didn't. That kind of looks like bread. I don't know what it is supposed to be, but kind of looks like bread. There you go. So that's pretty much everything that's up here. Well, there's another room here with some stuff in it. Wasn't there a locker up here? It's an office with books. You can use those to start fires. Those are very handy. And so on and so forth. Then you can head back outside through the door up here. Back at the desolation point. Put this lantern away, dude. You're outside. And it's daylight, okay? Thanks. There's another building over here that you can go into, like a trailer. And it's your standard, typical trailer fare. You guys have seen trailers. If you've made it this far in the game already, you know what the trailers look like. So, there you go. There's more dinosaur bones over here. Tony, they're whale bones. I know they are, but they look like dinosaurs. Okay? They look like dinosaurs. Don't go chasing dinosaurs. Why not? That's a really big propeller. Probably from one of the ships. It's too bad the ships weren't here. We could take one of the ships and use it to sail back home. Unfortunately, they're gone. So we can't do that. But, boy, that would solve our problems, wouldn't it? We would no longer be stuck here. We could use the ships to sail home. These are like bunk areas. There's a whole bunch of beds in here. I feel like this is where the people who worked at the whaling station bunked down, you know? These are like bunks where everyone bunked down when they were working, you know? There's a bunch of bunk beds and stuff in all of these trailers. And they're connected, so you can go through each one and so on and so forth. It's like a bunk area. Pretty much. It's also like a maze. It's like a bunk bed maze. It's amazing! Because it's a maze. Get it? I know. I'm pretty funny. You don't even know. Cool beans. Alright, so let's go find the ship. Okay? We've got to make it over to find the ship and show you guys the ship. I was pretty pumped about making it to the ship for the first time. It was pretty exciting. Here it is over here. Now there's some weak ice over there, so we have to be careful how we approach the ship. You can't just run over there because there's weak ice, dude. You have to approach it carefully from the correct angle and trajectory, so on and so forth. You don't want to go through the ice and get hypothermia again. We've done this before already, and I really don't recommend it. What kind of an animal is that over there? Is that Bambi? Bam! Bambino! How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Bambino? Cool beans. Now we can make it this way. This section is frozen enough for us to go across. There we go. The Riken, or Riken, or Riken, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. How do we get on it? I forget exactly. Oh, it's over here. Right over here. Cool beans. We can head in this way and get on the ship. So let's do that. It's much larger on the inside than it is on the outside. You wouldn't think so. It doesn't really look that big. But it is, in fact, quite large. It's quite a large ship. We'll light this up so we can see what we're doing here. There you go. Cool beans. There's some stuff in here. You can tell this is one of the whaling ships. They didn't really make very good progress with their fishing because none of that's fish. Looks like they just collected a lot of rocks and garbage, which must mean they must be terrible fishermen, but there you go. Cool beans. So that's what we got in here. Not a whole lot here to collect. There's some newsprint over there in the plastic container over there. I don't know what's in it. Summit soda. A little bit of soda. We can have a soda because it's so delicious. Jim Bob was over there. He's kind of dead. Jim Bob. Jimmy. Jimmy, what you doing? Not doing too well there, friend. Sorry to see that you didn't make it. But, you know, I'm still alive, so I'm not really that sorry about it because I'm still alive. There's a lump of coal there. There's more coal in there. There's a bunch. Cool beans. This ship is where you can start the fire. Inside the furnace, I guess it's a furnace, where you can start a fire and use it to craft metal things, which is kind of cool. It's up here in the upper level of the ship, I believe. More salty crackers. I love those salty crackers, man. That's real good stuff. That goes outside. Where was the furnace that we can start? I can't remember where that was. Down here? Are you sure it isn't down here? Pretty sure. You would think the furnace would be on the lower level of a ship, right? Oh, yeah, here it is, right there. It's over here by Jim Bob. You know, I was standing right beside it. Didn't even realize it. Furnace. And there's a forge. So you get this furnace going. Okay? Then you can use this forge to craft metal things, which is pretty cool. You need to use the coal, though, to get it hot enough to forge with. Just regular fire won't work. You need to use the forge. Use the forge, Luke. You know? Let's start a fire and see what happens. 68%. That's not a really high percentage for starting a fire. 53, 60, 48, 68. Okay, I'll go ahead and use my accelerant just because, you know, we'll get it going. It's got to burn for a little while before you can use the forge because you got to put the coal in there, but you can't add coal until the fire has burned for a certain length of time, like 27 minutes. To wait 27 minutes until it's hot enough for you to add coal. How long is this going to go? 54 minutes. Okay, cool beats. We'll come back. We'll check out the rest of the ship, and then we'll come back to the forge. And then we'll use the forge, Luke. Because that's pretty cool. Forward! All hands on deck! This is probably not the right places for those kind of commands. Probably. This is where we came from. Let's go back to the upper level. Go back to the upper level here, hang out in the main cabin area where we can do stuff. Oh, this is like a kitchen. This is a kitchen. Where the ship's hand cooked. That's probably where I would have been. You know, in the kitchen. And then there's a bunk area over here. You can bunk down. You're out whaling, you know. Whaling trips are long. You got to be able to rest, you know. Takes a while to catch a whale. It's not just something you do in a few minutes and then head back home, you know. Cool beans. How low is our fire doing here? So has it been long enough to add coal yet? No. Still 9 more minutes. Okay. Jimmy, why didn't you use this forge, man? You could have kept that going. There's some food upstairs already there. You could have drank that and eaten that and you wouldn't have died, man. Why did you not do that? I don't understand. I would have liked to have met a friend here. You know, rather than being alone. Being alone's not overly fun, my friend. So, there you go. Has it been 9 more minutes yet? Nope. Still 1 more minute. Alright, let's just wait. 30 minutes. Alright. Let it tick down at 29 minutes. There we go. Now we can add the coal. Let's put 2 in there. Then the forge will start heating up. And then when the forge gets hot enough, you can use it to forge. It needs to be 150 degrees Celsius. You're going to have to put a lot of coal in there to get it that hot, I think. Let's see how hot it gets with 2. You know, because this is going to burn for 2.5 hours. So let's see with 2 coal in there how hot it gets. We'll just watch it continue to go up here. It's at 34. Needs to reach 150 before we can forge. It's pretty hot, by the way, for the record. The air temperature currently feels like 54 degrees. Wow, we're pretty warm. 46. It tops out at 46 degrees with 2 coals. So if you want to forge, you're going to have to put more coal in there than that. I need to take some clothes off because I'm going to leave the underwear on. I shouldn't run around naked. Okay, I'm just wearing my sweater and my underwear. And it still feels like 43 degrees, but there you go. Let's put another coal in it. How hot's it getting now? It's continuing to go up. It's going to be really warm in here. Still feels like 43 degrees. Temperature isn't going up, but the forge temperature is. I'm out of coal. Oh, why did I do that? Use a flare, that's fine. There's more coal over here, though. I haven't actually forged anything yet. Figured out how you can do it, but again, I haven't actually done it yet. 2 more in there. Needs to reach 150. Still feels like 43. It's not getting any hotter in here, but it is heating up the forge. So we passed 100. We're good. All right. Still needs to get hotter though. It's topped out at 106. Can't forge until it's 150. Bring more coal around here. Jimmy, where'd you do with all the coal, man? Huh? Where'd you put it all? Oh, here's another one. There's another chunk over there. Alright. Two more. How many is that now? 7? I think so. I feel like it's 7. 7 coal. Should get to 150 now. 146. It has to be 150. Okay, fine. 146. So you're going to need 8 coal in there for it to reach 150. And then you can forge. You can forge arrowheads, or improvised knives, or improvised hatchets. That's it, really. You can see all of your notifications from Chrome. That's fine. I don't need to do that. So that's all you can forge right now until you unlock more things. I also don't have a heavy hammer, so it's not going to help me forge either. But so you need 8 coal in there. This is also going to burn for 7 hours and 44 minutes. That's 166 degrees. Heated the room up to 43. Is the whole ship warm or just there? I feel like the whole ship's pretty warm. What's up, kiddo?
I changed my Halloween costume and I'm really excited.
Well, I'm still recording.
Okay.
So what's your Halloween costume going to be?
It's going to be Kindred from League of Legends. I'll just have to wear a white shirt and some black pants, position my feet while walking in black boots, and then just put some black face paint on with stuff on my nose.
Cool. How do I get upstairs again? That sounds cool. Sounds cool. I know you were having trouble with your other one, so that's cool. That's awesome. Today's Halloween. For the record, this video is being recorded on Halloween day, so you guys are aware of that. Yeah, the whole ship is 43 degrees now. It's quite toasty, and it's going to burn for 7.5 hours. So if you want a long-lasting fire, coal is definitely the way to go. You know, that's going to keep you really nice and toasty. Cool beans. So we might as well have a nap, you know. Let's toss this over here. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and have a nap. How's my health doing? I'm a little thirsty and a little hungry. Alright, well, let's have something to drink. Have a drink. And cold pork and beans and peaches, and I can cook that stuff. I could, but I don't really want to. No, I should eat first. Just have some peanut butter, dude. Just have some peanut butter. That'll be good. Cool beans. Now I'm pretty much full up. We can go ahead and have a nap. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cool beans. We'll go explore some more Desolation Point. Thanks for watching. Rock on.